My name is Nicola Bowi and I am the director and choreographer. Gilbert and Sullivan wrote comic operas, and really there were several elements really that made up those comic operas, and one of them was obviously musical staging or choreography. I'm relying a lot on the chorus to stage the musical numbers. Clearly, as we have a naval theme, the hornpipe is going to be foremost in that style, and in fact we had a very good rehearsal last night, first rehearsal with the chorus, teaching them the basics of the hornpipe. It is the job of an opera choreographer often to have to adapt certain styles to fit choruses who obviously aren't trained dancers. They move well, but and then we have another two dancers who will be fronting the chorus and doing something that's, we hope, is rather more spectacular. Obviously, some of the numbers are very definitely kind of musical numbers, and in those pieces, I am going to be employing musical staging, like sort of Broadway style techniques. So I would be using steps that wouldn't necessarily have been seen in possibly 1878, but they are steps that one would recognise today and will help the number sell itself. But no, we are doing it straight. And I think what I'm trying to do is pull back from the characters going too far, which, as I'm sure you know, there is a difference between British humour and American humour, and American humour tends to be a bit broad. And although we are performing for an American audience, I think possibly I've been engaged in order to get the British view on this. So sometimes, quite a bit of the time, I'm having to say, no, too much, just to pull back. We tend to be more reserved, shall we say, in every aspect of our lives. And in Gilbert and Sullivan, they're marrying irony and satire together in order to poke fun really at in this particular instance, the British Navy or the British establishment was used to a great degree. So there are certain characters in the show who are absurd really, although Gilbert, I know, definitely wanted them to play it straight and to believe in that absurdity and not to go too far. And we've got a cast of different levels. We've got Jake Gardner, who of course is has many years of experience behind him and has done many of these roles before. And then we've got Cullen Gandy, who is playing Rafe, who of course is completely new to this style. So I generally let them do what they feel is right, and then we start changing, massaging, encouraging, pulling back and doing whatever. So it's fine-tuning, I would say, for the most part. Obviously, as far as Gilbert and Sullivan is concerned, there's a great deal of dialogue to do, and many singers have not really been trained to do that much dialogue. So inevitably, you end up spending at least 2/3 of your time doing the dialogue scenes, and about 1/3 of the time doing, the musical staging. So that's quite different in terms of staging a normal opera.